The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi, Laurel Park racing fans. Time for the replay shows from Thursday, October 18th, with 9 races on the Thursday program. Big week in Maryland racing. First of all, have that Stronach 5 on Friday afternoon. Laurel Park, once again, part of the Stronach 5 with a 12% takeout of the $1 minimum wager, $50,000 guaranteed gross pool on Friday afternoon. And, of course, Saturday is the big day. Jim McKay, Maryland Million Day. Gates open at 10:30 a.m. Special post time at 12 noon for Maryland's Day at the races. Jim McKay, Maryland Million Day. Post time now, 12:30 here at Laurel Park, and on Maryland Million Day, a special early post time of 12 noon. With that 12:30 post time, here's the first off the turf today, going a mile to the second wire finish. And they're off. Mid-pack Bell and Tonic is the first to show early speed. Dancing with Painter on the outside will settle. And in between horses now is Lovely Sunset moving up, and Creative Princess is in the early mix. Havana Affair charging through down to the inside too. So leading the way is Lovely Sunset with Havana Affair to the inside. They're almost head-to-head now with Creative Princess in third. Dancing with Painter and Bell and Tonic another 3 lengths back, and it's Janelle Dreams and Still Sexy at 60 racing side by side. Perfectness second last position, and Vinnie Gorgeous is the last runner. About 11 lengths from first to the back. 23.74 was the opening quarter mile with 4.5 left to run. Havana Affair on the inside getting pressure on the outside there still from Lovely Sunset in second, another 2, and Creative Princess Bell and Tonic is in fourth. Dancing with Painter, Still Sexy at 60, just in behind that on the inside within about 5 of the lead, beginning to move forward in between now is Still Sexy at 60. Another 3 to Janelle Dreams and Vinnie Gorgeous, and Perfectness tails off to last position. Top of the stretch after a 47.05 half mile. They're a quarter mile from home and straightening in. Into the stretch now, the 6 and 113.10. So leading the way now is Havana Affair. Breaks free by 2.5 from Bell and Tonic. Still Sexy at 60, and Dancing with Painter out to the center of the track. Then Janelle Dreams is in fifth. A furlong left to go. Havana Affair looking for the second wire with Bell and Tonic second. Now to the inside, Janelle Dreams. Janelle Dreams pushes into third. Havana Affair. Havana Affair close second. Janelle Dreams, Bell and Tonic. Ready, race 2. And they're off. Oh, stumbling Irish male, unseating jockey Jose Garcia right at the start. Jockey's right up on his feet, and loose horses in the back of the pack. Golden Nuguez from mid-pack. On the inside is Shelley Island with early foot as they move out of the chute, out of the main portion of the track. Now there's 2 hook up, and Golden Nuguez on the outside. Now taken back is Shelley Island, going to try to rate just a bit. Under the 3 lengths back of the field, and the inside is 3 Phase. Alongside there is Bear Trap, a San Marco in the mix too, and Lucky Bull out in the 4 path within 5 lengths of the lead, and Joey Gotcha is the last runner. 6.5 lengths will cover the field. The opening quarter, 23.6 865, set by Golden Nuguez, who's got a 2.5 length advantage into the far turn run. So Golden Nuguez, 3-phase, just pushing second now. The outside is Bear Trap into third, and Shelley Island near the inside in fourth. Lucky Bull is in fifth, and San Marco, Joey Gotcha is last while riding the inside. Half mile in 47.46. So 3 furlongs from the line, 3-phase takes over from Golden Nuguez, is weakened up after the pace, and Bear Trap now on the move on the outside, taking second position. They move for home with a 1/4 mile left to go, and it's 3-phase under a confident rise. Out to the center of the track, drifting a little to the middle, has a 2-length lead from Bear Trap after 6 and 113.74, and now a gap of 7 or 8 back to Lucky Bull in third. It's 3-phase, and Ricardo Choppy a furlong from home. 3-phase is in front from Bear Trap by 2.5 with a 16th left now. Lucky Bull all alone for third, and then it's San Marco in fourth. 3-phase to do it. 3-phase from Bear Trap, and then it was Lucky Bull. They are in the gate, and they're off. Sharp start for Craze, and Bay of Rocks is sent up to grab the lead. It's Bay of Rocks from Craze, about a length early. And it's Charlie Ekman. Here's Tap the Mark, back third last position. Destructive Flow and Brother Tez trailing on the outside, some 8 off the pacemaker. Bay of Rocks at a quick pace leads it from Craze by about a length, with Charlie Ekman just off the inside, out of the clear in third position. Then Destructive Flow is in fourth. Tap the Mark gets a nudge to go on, still 7 to make up, and Brother Tez is in the back. 22.57, snappy opening 1/4 mile into the far turn with 3 furlongs left to go. Bay of Rock still blazing the way from Craze, and Charlie Ekman on the outside. Another 3 lengths back, and Tap the Mark now getting going there from fourth the far outside. Destructive Flow driven at the rail, and Brother Tez is last at the top of the stretch. They make the turn for home. Homeward bound the half in 46.48. Fast pace taking its toll there. Bay of Rocks is Crazed up to grab the lead. Bay of Rocks digging back on the inside. Bay of Rocks determined. Here's Tap the Mark on the outside, every chance. A furlong left to go. And Tap the Mark on the outside, shifting in, coming on. Bay of Rocks a little tired, shifting in and out as well. Crazed had to steady just a bit, and now Tap the Mark has grabbed the lead. Tap the Mark a little green, but going away to win from Bay of Rocks. Then Crazed was third, then Brother Tez. 5-3. And they're off. Sharp beginning from Marco Island. Quality Matters. Row the Boat had speed of the outside, but will settle back now. And in between is Wait for Dark. Nick Papa Giorgio is at the inside with early foot two, and By the Seashore's up close. So they sort out with Wait for Dark, that head in front from Nick Papa Giorgio. In between them is Baravelli in third position. Quality Matters in the outside in fourth, and Row the Boat racing fifth. About the three path. By the Seashore, another 2.5. Marco Island drops second last position. Wall not doing much of the back of the pack. Head high in the air, lasted about a dozen from the lead with 3 furlongs to go. Nick Papa Giorgio, Wait for Dark on the outside, pushing on. Quality Matters right there, ridden along in third position. By the Seashore beginning to unwind there from fourth. Inside is Baravelli in fifth, and Row the Boat in Marco Island. Nothing at all from Wall. Into the stretch now, and it's Wait for Dark. Wait for Dark going on from Nick Papa Giorgio. Out in the middle is Quality Matters, and By the Seashore still got a chance. By the Seashore coming gamely. By the Seashore wants it on the outside from Wait for Dark. Wait for Dark digging, and now Marco Island getting interested again after a sharp beginning. Marco Island rolling on the inside. Marco Island's down to the inside. Wait for Dark photo. Wait for Dark. Marco Island rolling. By the Seashore was third, and Quality Matters and Baravelli or Nick Papa Giorgio. Lined up, and they're off. Finding Perfection and Camille's Comet firing out first for the lead. Here's Three Illusions pushing up on the inside. The favorite, She's a Chance Too, will track on the outside up close there. Phantom Shot is in between horses, racing in fifth, and DJ's favorite, not off to the best of beginnings. Back there about 5 from the front, and Reality Queen and Margie's Money in the back as well. Held up and has a steady in traffic, only 5 lengths first to last. So Finding Perfection showing the way in a 23.67 opening 2 furlongs, with She's a Chance Too ranging up outside of the clear from second spot, and Reality Queen farther out in third position. Camille's Comet coming under pressure. Phantom Shot, Three Illusions is next, and Margie's Money and DJ's favorite. They've got about 6 to make up now as they come toward the top of the stretch, just above a quarter of a mile left to go. She's a Chance Too, and Finding Perfection head to head as they turn for home after a half mile and 46.88. So they're into the stretch now, and She's a Chance Too, Finding Perfection trying to find more on the inside. Reality Queen is in third, and Phantom Shot is willing on the inside as well. Down to the last furlong, Sheldon Russell getting to work to She's a Chance Too, and She's a Chance Too opens up to a daylight advantage to win by 3. She's a Chance Too, Finding Perfection close third, with Phantom Shot and DJ's favorite. Minute 10.54. And they're off. Warrior of the Roses and Adulator. Brighton Lane from the rail is right there. This long shot with early speed, and General Downs takes fourth around that first turn run. Indian Guide racing along in fifth as around that turn. Adulator is now the speed. Adulator from Warrior of the Roses by half length, 2.5, and it's Brighton Lane chasing the pace from third. Another 2, and it's General Downs on the outside of Indian Guide, who's at the rail about a half dozen from the pace. What Everybody Wants in Twin Valor, Let Me Go First. And last is Hollywood Handsome. Hollywood Handsome trailing is the favorite now in about 16 off a 23.27. Very quick opening quarter mile as Adulator and Warrior of the Roses go gunning up front. Another 3, and it's Brighton Lane in third. General Downs is in fourth. Indian Guide is fifth. What Everybody Wants is in sixth, and Twin Valor. Hollywood Handsome still racing double digits from the leaders is ahead for the turn, and Let Me Go First is last. 46.31. Extremely sharp half mile into the far turn with 3.5 to race. Adulator up top from Warrior of the Roses. Brighton Lane. General Downs now picking up on the inside. General Downs is in third. Twin Valor is fifth. What Everybody Wants is in sixth. Indian Guide even pace in seventh. Hollywood Handsome still a lot to do. About 11 off the lead at the top of the lane, and last is Let Me Go First. They make the turn for home. Adulator's been running hard the whole way. Warrior of the Roses pressure to stay on General Downs. Out in the middle is Brighton Lane from fourth. The far outside is Twin Valor from fifth. Never heard from Hollywood Handsome, still well back in the final furlong. Here's General Downs. General Downs. Adulator keeps on digging on the inside, but second to the 16th pole to General Downs and Evian Toledo. Adulator's coming back. Adulator's coming back and coming back maybe to win. Adulator and General Downs in the photo. Brighton Lane and then What Everybody Wants, followed by Let Me Go First. And they're off. Adios Any Last True Love, and Pretty Enough of the firing line too. Breaking Bread now moves to fourth after breaking back of the pack, and back to Beautiful Maiden in fifth. 5 off the lead in Formal Class, and last is Prevailing Party. They're led by Pretty Enough from Adios Any. Right there between is Breaking Bread coming to join the speed pack as well. Breaking Bread hustled forward using energy in between. And now outside is Last True Love in the mix too, as they round that far turn the opening quarter in 22.75. So there's Breaking Bread has grabbed the lead, and for Adios Annie's second, and Pretty Enough is third. Last True Love is fourth. Another 5 lengths back. Beautiful Maiden in Formal Class racing side by side. Prevailing Party trailing the field. Quarter pole top of the stretch, and Breaking Bread now gets a tap 2-length lead from Adios Annie as they spin in. Pretty Enough is third. The half in 45.80. Just about a furlong left to go, and it's Breaking Bread in front. Breaking Bread kept the task by 3 from Adios Annie. The inside is Pretty Enough. Wide open for fourth with Last True Love and Beautiful Maiden Formal Class on the outside. They're close to the Laurel line with Breaking Bread at even money. Breaking Bread from Pretty Enough to win by about 4 lengths. Adios Annie, then Beautiful Maiden Formal Class. One first at a photo, the time a minute 9.90. Lulu's on the move, gone favored even money. And they're off. Cherished Prize and Eye of the Wildcat. String Bean bounced away with some speed, and Lulu's on the move on the outside, and Congrats Graduate. 5 lengths will cover that field. Down that mile chute, it's Cherished Prize leading the way. String Bean on the inside prompting the issue, and there goes String Bean up to even terms. Eye of the Wildcat well settled in the early stages from 3rd position. Lulu's on the move just off the inside in the 2-path, racing along in 4th, and Congrats Graduate down to the inside. 4.5 lengths from front to back. String Bean leads the way from Cherished Prize by about a half length still, and Eye of the Wildcat out in the clear. Congrats Graduate in the inside, just 2 from the front, and Lulu's on the move heading into the far turn run. And the opening quarter went in 24.35 as they round that turn. String Bean just in front. From the outside there is Cherished Prize after a 48.03 half mile. Eye of the Wildcat poised for a run while 3 deep on the track. And then it's Lulu's on the move and Congrats Graduate. And now with 3 furlongs left to go to the second line finish. Cherished Prize punching in front, Eye of the Wildcat on the outside, and String Bean down to the inside trying to stay on. Lulu's on the move, tips off the heels of the far outside with a fighting shot, and Congrats Graduate saving all the ground coming through on the inside there. String Bean at the 360s pole. It is Eye of the Wildcat, Congrats Graduate. Lulu's on the move on the outside. Lulu's on the move chasing Eye of the Wildcat. Eye of the Wildcat the leader. A 16th of a mile left to go. Fergal Lynch looking for a double with a 16th left. It's Eye of the Wildcat and Lulu's on the move. Eye of the Wildcat, Lulu's on the move. Then Congrats Graduate 3rd. And they're off. Clean break for Tapanista for between horses. It also is Glance with early speed. The inside is now Lovely Escort. Lovely Escort and Glance. And 3rd now is Blame Julie. To the outside is Tapanista is well settled in 4th. On the inside, the Sweetest Taboo is in 5th. Navision Sunset far outside racing in 6th position. Then it's Summer Fling and Hey Mabel. Real Tenor is in that group, only 5.5 from the front. And it's another 2 to Liz's Smile. And Wolverette is the last runner. With 5.5 furlongs left to go, the opening quarter mile and 23.84. So leading the way the inside is Lovely Escort. Lovely Escort showing the way from Glance just a half length, and Blame Julie in the 3-path in 3rd. Tapanista in 4th position outside. The inside is the Sweetest Taboo, who's patient there. Now tugging along is the Sweetest Taboo within 2 of the lead. Between horses is Summer Fling, 5 to make up at this point. Navision Sunset is working a bit harder also between rivals. Liz's Smile saving ground with 3 furlongs left to go. Then it's Wolverette for the back of the pack and Real Tenor, and Hey Mabel, the half mile 47.15. They make the turn in. On the inside, the Sweetest Taboo takes off. A Sweetest Taboo, a quarter mile from home with a 3-length lead now. And Glance is trying to stay for second. Liz's Smile the inside, 6 and 1, 12.27. The Sweetest Taboo about 4 in front with a furlong left to go. Then it's Glance just holding second. Liz's Smile's taken off the inside to try to run into the exacta with a 16th to go. Then Summer Fling and Wolverette, but it's the Sweetest Taboo. The Sweetest Taboo and Carrasco with a double, close second, and Glance holds that spot. 9 in the books from Thursday afternoon. Big weekend of racing. Friday afternoon, the Stronach 5, Laurel Park, part of the Stronach 5 with a $1 minimum wager, 12% takeout, a $50,000 guaranteed gross pool. Action-packed hour with 5 races all across the nation from the Stronach tracks, including Laurel Park. Saturday, Jim McKay Maryland Million Day will open the gates at 10:30 a.m. and our first race off at 12 noon. And Jim McKay Maryland Million Day on Saturday. Thanks for watching the replays for Thursday. Hope to see you at the track this weekend and on Jim McKay Maryland Million Day this Saturday afternoon.